I am a pretty fast Rubik's Cube solver, averaging consistently around 20 seconds. So here is how I practice speed cubing. To start off with the day of practicing, I start with some slow solves. Slow solves help me train myself and I don't get under pressure whenever I'm solving. So that's why I slow solve at the start of the practice. So the second tip, I usually choose an algorithm for a day. It can be an OLL or a PLL algorithm. For example, this algorithm for this GPUM. This algorithm, I am pretty slow at this algorithm. So I practice this a lot whenever I'm watching YouTube or something. So I practice this algorithm a lot and I will eventually get faster. You can choose any algorithm for the day, for example, like EPUM. Many people are slow in the EPUM. You have to practice EPUM whenever you're doing something like you're watching TV or watching something on YouTube. Just pick up the cube, don't look at the cube, just focus on whatever you're doing. Just turn the cube in the specific set of moves, which is the algorithm you choose. This will definitely help you get faster in algorithms. Then start off with fast solves. I'd recommend not keeping the sessions too long and being relaxed, because too long sessions can cause getting bored very frequently. So I'd recommend like 30 solves in a session. You can do multiple sessions in a day if you want, but I keep my sessions short, like maximum 50 solves and minimum 20 solves in a session. I recommend. Whenever you're starting off with the solves, as I said, first do slow solves, but these slow solves should not just be random turns. I mean, they're not random anyways, but not just solve the cube. Practice what you are doing. You should know what you're doing. For example, I am practicing look ahead right now, so I need to be looking ahead and I don't have to pause in those slow solves. So here is what I solve F2L like. So during slow solves, I turn really slowly while looking ahead and without pausing. Practice the algorithms you mess up frequently. For example, like a few weeks ago, I messed up FPUM like a lot, so I started drilling that only one algorithm the whole day, and now I'm pretty fast at FPUM. I'm not still that fast, but I'm still pretty fast. Don't sit just solving if you're bored. Try new things. For example, I was once really bored and I just had my cube, so I tried the belt method, and now I know the belt method. I'm not fast with it, but I'm not slow either, because the belt method is just very bad if you know it. The next tip is that don't delete your bad solves. What I mean by deleting bad solves is that you probably practice on CS timer. So there is an option that you can delete your times with it. So don't delete your bad times because then you'd just be lying about your average and the improvement will not seem like improvement. Learn proper finger tricks for an exam for an algorithm. So for example, this is a soon case. So if a beginner does finger tricks of this, it will be something like this. But these finger tricks are not efficient. This is efficient. So the soonest are u r prime u r u2 r prime. So if you do the algorithm with beginner finger tricks, it would be something like r first a regrip r u r prime, regrip u r u2 r prime. Here is what advanced finger tricks are gonna look like. So we don't start with a regrip. In fact, we don't regrip during the whole algorithm. Start with the home grip R, U with the left index push, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. This is how it looks fast. So this tip is very important if you wanna get really fast. So this tip isn't really about some method or when you're bored, that kind of tip. It's just that ignore the bad session. Don't delete the timings. Don't just forget them. Just ignore it. Just move on. Take some break. Practice. Don't practice that day at all because that was a rough session. But practice the next day because don't lose motivation for because of just one rough session. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Learn efficient algorithms. For example, this is a really bad confusing case. So most beginners do it like this. So for this, I use this algorithm. This is pretty fast. R prime F R F prime. You take this pair out with sledgehammer. You insert this edge here R U prime R prime. You move to take this corner here U R U prime R prime to match this edge and corner. Pair this edge and corner R U prime R prime. Then insert it with a U2. During solves, I don't force TPS. TPS isn't everything. I focus on look ahead and no pauses. So this solve is not gonna be like very fast turns. It's just gonna be look ahead with fast turns, pretty fast turns. 19. Now a solve without look ahead. I am giving myself an easy X cross. 22. So that's what I'm saying, that TPS isn't everything. I turned as fast as I could, but I got a bad timing. This is not a bad timing. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's definitely worse than the one before. Anyways, thanks for watching me, app.